Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to talk about a crucial topic for the health of older adults. The most common mistakes we make with oats, a food many people consider a superfood. Oats have been part of our diets for centuries, and when consumed properly, they can be a powerful ally for your health. But here's what most people don't realize. Many of the habits we follow when preparing oats are actually sabotaging their benefits. And the worst part? You might be harming your body without even knowing it. Did you know that improper oat preparation could be affecting your digestion, spiking your blood sugar levels, and even making it harder to lose weight? If you have always thought oats were a healthy option no matter what, this video is going to surprise you. Today, I am going to reveal 7 critical mistakes that many people, especially older adults, make when eating oats. From how you cook them to what you mix them with, you will be shocked at how small details can make a big difference. By the end of this video, you will not only know what you are doing wrong, but you will also learn exactly how to prepare oats the right way to fully unlock their benefits. And as a bonus, I will share an ancestral secret from the centenarians of Okinawa, Japan, that allows them to enjoy oats without any of the usual downsides. So if you are an older adult, or simply care about your health, make sure to stay with me until the end. Let's get started. Mistake number 7, ignoring the correct oat-to-liquid ratio. One of the most common yet often invisible mistakes when preparing oats is using the wrong ratio of oats to liquid. It might sound like a small detail, but it directly affects your digestion, your blood sugar response, and even how full you feel after breakfast. Have you ever made oatmeal so thick it is like cement? Or so watery it looks more like soup than a hearty breakfast? Both extremes are problematic. The texture of your oats is not just a personal preference. It is an indicator of how your body will digest them. If it is too thick, it becomes harder to break down, especially for older adults with more sensitive digestive systems. On the other hand, when your oatmeal is too watery, you are diluting the nutrients. You might eat a large serving, but absorb very little and still feel hungry soon after. That often leads to unnecessary snacking just a couple of hours later. The ideal ratio recommended by nutritionists and backed by research is 1 part oats to 2.5 parts liquid. For example, if you use half a cup of oats, you should add 1.25 cups of liquid. This gives you a creamy but light consistency, which improves nutrient absorption, satiety, and digestion. And it is not just about texture. A study from the University of Toronto showed that using the right proportion also lowers the glycemic index of your oatmeal, helping you avoid sugar spikes. That is especially important for those over 60, managing diabetes or insulin resistance. If your goal is to lose weight, use slightly more liquid to increase volume without adding calories. If you are aiming for more energy or muscle gain, reduce the liquid to concentrate nutrients per serving. Here is a final tip. Always keep a little extra liquid on the side to adjust the texture at the end. It is a small detail that makes a big difference. Never underestimate the power of the right ratio. It is the first step to transforming your bowl of oats into a truly healthy breakfast. Mistake number 6, always preparing your oats the same way. One of the most common and underestimated mistakes with oats is preparing them the same way every single day. Yes, even if you are using healthy ingredients, repeating the exact same recipe each morning can trap you in a nutritional rut that limits the real power of this amazing food. This is known as nutrient fatigue, a condition where your body, after receiving the same nutrients in the same format repeatedly, becomes less efficient at absorbing them. It is like your digestive system goes into autopilot and stops working at full capacity. For older adults, this can result in decreased energy, weakened digestion, and poor nutrient absorption over time. But the solution is incredibly simple: variety. Switching up how you prepare your oats can reactivate your digestive metabolism and unlock different nutrients that you are likely missing with a repetitive routine. For example, overnight oats. Letting oats soak overnight allows natural enzymes to break down the grains and make minerals more bioavailable. It is great for light, quick digestion. Traditional cooked oats, a warm and comforting texture, perfect for cold weather, and it provides steady, sustained energy. Baked oats, ideal for making in batches. You can bake them with fruits and nuts, store them for days, and have easy portion control. Oat smoothies, combined with fruit, plant protein, or non-dairy milk, they are perfect for those who exercise or need fast, powerful fuel. You can even try light fermentation, like in longevity cultures such as Okinawa. They soak oats with natural ingredients for more than 24 hours to dramatically improve digestion and nutrient absorption. A Harvard University study found that people who rotated their methods of preparing whole grains, including oats, had significantly higher levels of vitamins and minerals in their blood compared to those who always prepared them the same way. That is hard science proving that variety is more than just about flavor. What is the best recommendation? Rotate at least 3 different preparation methods each week. Not only will this prevent boredom, but it will also activate different metabolic pathways and enhance the benefits oats bring to your body. Remember, variety is not just the spice of life, it is the key to complete nutrition. Right? Mistake number 5, not soaking your oats before eating them. This is one of those silent mistakes that could be sabotaging your health even if you think you are doing everything right. I am talking about not soaking your oats before eating them. Whether you are cooking, baking, or making overnight oats. Isn't cooking them enough? That is one of the most common questions, and the answer is a clear no. Even when you cook oats, you are not eliminating one of their biggest problems, phytic acid. Phytic acid is a naturally occurring anti-nutrient found in grains, seeds, and legumes. It acts as a protector for the plant, but in your body it behaves like a mineral thief. It binds to iron, zinc, magnesium, and calcium, all critical for bone, immune, and metabolic health, and prevents your body from absorbing them. So even if you think you are having a nutrient-rich breakfast, a large portion of those minerals might be leaving your system unused, and it does not stop there. Phytic acid also interferes with key digestive enzymes like pepsin and amylase, which are essential for breaking down proteins and carbohydrates. If you have ever felt bloated, heavy, or gassy after eating oats, this anti-nutrient might be the culprit. Now, the good news, soaking oats significantly deactivates phytic acid. Soaking them in water for 8 to 12 hours, ideally overnight, activates an enzyme called phytase, which breaks down the phytic acid and frees up those trapped minerals. And the process could not be easier. Here is what to do before bed. Place your oats in a glass or ceramic bowl. Cover them with filtered water, avoiding chlorinated water. Add 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, or plain yogurt. Let it sit at room temperature for 8 to 12 hours. In the morning, drain, rinse, and cook, as usual. This simple habit brings almost immediate results. Scientific studies show that soaking oats can reduce phytic acid by up to 90%, leading to better mineral absorption, lighter, easier digestion, less bloating, more sustained energy. Soaking oats is not a trend. It is an ancient science-backed practice that turns a basic breakfast into a powerhouse meal, especially for older adults who need maximum nutrient absorption. Mistake number 4, mixing oats with ingredients that cancel their benefits. This is one of the most deceptive and yet most common mistakes, adding ingredients that seem healthy but are actually canceling out the benefits of your oats. Most people have no idea that the combinations they make every morning might be interfering with nutrient absorption. And it is not just about eating healthy. It is about understanding the science behind food combinations. Your body does not absorb nutrients in isolation. It depends on the chemical interactions between the foods you consume together. Let's start with the most common and dangerous one, oats with cow's milk. It might seem like a classic combo, but the casein protein in dairy inhibits the absorption of plant-based iron found in oats. If you are a woman of reproductive age, a senior, or someone with a history of anemia, this pairing could actually be worsening the problem without you even realizing it. Another mistake is pairing oats with overly acidic fruits like pineapple, oranges, or large quantities of strawberries. Strong acids can shift the stomach's pH and interfere with mineral absorption, especially key nutrients like magnesium and calcium, which are vital for bone and muscle health. And here is a surprising one: oats with coffee or black tea at the same time. Sound familiar? The tannins in these drinks can reduce iron absorption by up to 60%, according to clinical research. So even if you think you are eating healthy, you might be accidentally sabotaging your nutrient intake. Now let's talk about smart combinations that actually enhance your oatmeal's nutrition. Oats with fruits rich in vitamin C, like kiwi or raspberries in moderate amounts. Vitamin C enhances iron absorption. Oats with chia or flax seeds. They provide omega-3 fatty acids and soluble fiber, creating a powerful digestive synergy. Oats with cinnamon naturally regulates blood sugar thanks to its bioactive compounds. Oats with unsweetened cocoa and almond butter offers antioxidants, healthy fats, and a rich, satisfying texture. The key question to ask before adding anything to your oats is, does this add value or take it away? Not all natural foods work well together. Oats are powerful, but their benefits depend heavily on how and with what you prepare them. Mistake number 3, choosing the wrong type of oats. This is a mistake many people make without even realizing it. Choosing the wrong type of oats at the supermarket. They all might look the same, flashy labels that say whole grain or healthy, but the type of oats you choose can have a major impact on your health. Let's be clear, not all oats are created equal. The worst choice: instant oats or quick cooking oats. Why? Because they are so highly processed that they have lost most of their original benefits. They have been pre-cooked, dehydrated, and often come with added sugars, artificial flavors, and even preservatives. What you end up with is something that resembles oats, but acts like a fast-digesting carb, spiking your blood sugar levels quickly. In fact, the glycemic index of instant oats can be up to 40 points higher than that of traditional steel-cut oats. That is why instant oats are especially dangerous if you are diabetic, insulin-resistant, or overweight. You may think you are making a healthy choice, but your body is reacting as if you had just eaten a highly processed dessert. So what should you choose instead? Go for steel-cut oats. These keep the whole grain structure intact, have more fiber, and digest more slowly, giving you steady energy over time. They have the lowest glycemic index and have not been heavily processed. Another great option is rolled oats. These have been lightly flattened to reduce cooking time, but retain most of their fiber and nutrients. They are perfect if you are looking for a balance between convenience and health. And here is a crucial tip: read the ingredient list. It should say oats or rolled oats, and nothing else. If you see added sugars, syrups, salt, or preservatives, put that package back on the shelf. Whenever possible, choose certified organic oats. Why? Conventional oats are often contaminated with glyphosate, a pesticide that can disrupt your gut microbiome and immune system. If you are gluten sensitive or have celiac disease, look for a certified gluten-free label, since cross-contamination is common during processing. One final trick: check the cooking time on the label. If it says cooks in under 5 minutes, chances are it is overly processed. The best oats should take at least 10 to 15 minutes to cook properly. Choosing the right oats does not just improve your breakfast, it can boost your energy, digestion, and blood sugar control. Mistake number 2, overcooking your oats. This mistake is as common as it is harmful: overcooking your oats. And what is even more unfortunate is that most people do it with good intentions, thinking that the more they cook their oats, the easier they will be to digest. But the truth is, they are actually destroying a huge portion of what makes oats so healthy. A lot of people treat oatmeal like pasta. They bring it to a hard boil, let it cook for 15 or 20 minutes, and end up with a thick, pasty, textureless mush. The result? A massive loss of essential nutrients. Oats are rich in B vitamins such as thiamine, riboflavin, and folate, which are extremely sensitive to prolonged heat. Cooking oats at high temperatures for too long can destroy up to 50% of these vitamins, which are crucial for metabolism, brain function, and overall energy. But that is not all. Oats also contain avenanthramides, unique antioxidants with powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Scientific studies have shown that high heat can break these down, stripping your oats of one of their most beneficial compounds. Excessive cooking also damages the soluble fiber in oats. It changes the structure, reducing its ability to help regulate blood sugar and cholesterol. The texture becomes dull, and so does its effect on your body. So what is the right way to cook oats? Use a slow and gentle cooking process. Start with cold liquid, bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat to medium-low. Let it simmer gently for 10 to 12 minutes. Turn off the heat early. In the final 2 to 3 minutes, let the oats finish cooking with residual heat. This preserves nutrients and improves texture. Try steam cooking. This is an even gentler method that creates a creamy, fluffy texture while preserving nearly all the nutrients. And if you want maximum preservation of enzymes and vitamins, go for overnight oats. No heat means no nutrient loss, just a perfectly balanced, pre-digested meal. Remember, oats do not need high heat. They need respect. Cook them properly, and you will not only enjoy better taste and texture, but also take full advantage of everything this powerful food has to offer. Mistake number 1, adding too much sugar to your oats. We have reached the most critical mistake of all, the one that might be quietly sabotaging your breakfast every single morning, adding too much sugar to your oats. Yes, oats are a superfood, but when you add sugar, you completely transform them. What should be a blood sugar-friendly breakfast becomes a glycemic bomb, potentially as harmful as a commercial dessert. Plain oats have a low glycemic index between 40 and 50, meaning they release energy slowly and help keep you full while avoiding insulin spikes. But when you add white sugar, honey, or maple syrup, that index can shoot above 70, putting it in the high glycemic category. The result? A sharp blood sugar spike followed by a crash, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving more. Worse still is the use of agave syrup, often marketed as a healthy sweetener, but it contains up to 90% fructose, a type of sugar that does not get processed in your muscles or brain. Instead, it goes straight to your liver, where it is converted into fat. This can contribute to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and belly fat accumulation. So how can you sweeten your oats intelligently? Ground cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar, adds flavor, and contains powerful antioxidants. Just half a teaspoon can make a big difference. Fresh fruit, like ripe banana, blueberries, grated apple, or strawberries. These provide natural sweetness along with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Pure stevia, a calorie-free natural sweetener that will not spike your blood sugar. Make sure to use a clean version without artificial additives. Vanilla extract adds a sweet aroma and taste without any sugar. It stimulates your taste buds and satisfies cravings. Unsweetened cocoa powder, just a pinch, adds deep flavor, antioxidants, and can help suppress appetite. Here is a tip that could change everything. Your taste buds adapt. If you currently need sugar to enjoy oats, start by reducing it gradually. Cut 1 teaspoon this week, another the next. Within a few weeks, you will find that oats with just fruit or cinnamon taste perfectly sweet without any added sugar. This small change can help you lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, lose weight more easily, and feel more energized. It is not about cutting sweetness. It is about retraining your body to enjoy natural flavor. Now, as I promised, let me share with you the ancestral secret used for centuries by the centenarians of Okinawa, Japan, one of the longest living populations on Earth. These remarkable people do not just live past 100, they do so with a level of vitality and health that seems to defy modern science. So what is their secret? A very special way of preparing oat. Unlike in the West, where we simply cook oats, in Okinawa they lightly ferment them before eating. The process is simple yet powerful. They take high-quality steel-cut oats and soak them in filtered water with seaweed, especially kombu, for 24 to 48 hours. During this time, beneficial bacteria start a mild fermentation that pre-digest the complex carbs and boost the B vitamin content significantly. Kombu itself is a powerhouse, rich in iodine, magnesium, calcium, and zinc. These minerals enhance both bone and metabolic health and improve the bioavailability of other nutrients in the oats. Plus, this method naturally lowers the glycemic index, offering sustained energy release for hours. In fact, many Okinawan elders say they do not feel hungry again for 6 to 8 hours after breakfast. Most impressive of all, studies show this method can increase nutrient absorption by up to 300%. This is not a trendy hack, it is ancient wisdom backed by science. That is the message I want to leave you with today. It is not just about avoiding mistakes. It is about learning from those who have proven how to live longer and better. Small tweaks can lead to massive impacts, especially when it comes to powerful foods like oat. If this video brought you value, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon so you never miss new content. Give this video a like, leave a comment, and share it with someone who eats oats every day and really needs this information. Thanks for joining me on this journey of discovery. I will see you in the next video, where we will keep transforming your health one food at a time.